Good morning and thank you for joining us on FRHSTV. I'm Tim Quinn.
And I'm Ryan Lucht.
The week's moving very fast. We have a lot of news stories to catch up on, including freshman scheduling,
Some musical ticket news.
a segment with Joe Stimbala and Anthony DeFilippo, a bad haircut?
We'll see what happens later in the show. Now let's get to those announcements. Please rise and say the pledge to our flag.
The book club will hold its next meeting after school on March 24th, room 220. The club will meet to discuss What If, a book by Randall Monroe that presents silly drawings and scientific answers to absurd hypothetical questions.
Musical tickets are on sale now. You can purchase tickets during QRT in the lobby today. You can also purchase tickets at the auditorium box office from 6 to 7 p.m. on the same days. Adult tickets are $14 and student tickets are $8.
The writing lab is available today in room 223. The math help desk is available today in room 232.
Today, all current freshmen will report to the auditorium for scheduling. Students who eat A lunch report during QRT-B. Students who eat B lunch report during QRT-C. And students who eat C lunch report during QRT-A. Tomorrow will be a makeup day for anyone who did not get to attend the meetings this week. If you have any questions, please see your counselor. Now let's over to Joe, who has some car care tips.
If you have started driving, you've probably been told that there's a great responsibility when you're out on the road. But did you know that you have a great responsibility before you even get out on the road? Here's some important things to check out before you head out there. So we'll start with the vehicle fluids. If you're under the hood, there's different reservoirs full of fluid. You can, this includes engine coolant, power steering, and brake fluid, and more. It's important to make sure you have the appropriate level in all of them. It is also good to check the oil level using the oil dipstick. This does not have to be done every time you drive, but at least every month is good, and the more often the better. If you're unsure on how to check on something, you can refer to your owner's manual or take it to your mechanic. Another important thing to check would be your tires. Every once in a while you should check the tread on your tires. In between the tires, manufacturers made indicators that bump out a little bit. When the tread gets low, you can feel them. They're called wear bars. If you feel the wear bars are even with the tire tread, it means it's time to change your tires immediately. You also want to make sure your tires are wearing evenly. If not, you may need an alignment done by your mechanic. Tire pressure should be checked at least once a week. You can locate the recommended pressure for your vehicle in your owner's manual. Finally, before you drive, it's always important to make sure your lights and horn are working. You should make sure your indicator lights work for turning and your four-way flashers are working. Also, make sure your taillight and brake lights work as well as your headlights and high beams. Now let's check out the sports.
The Unified Bocce team played Mount Lebanon yesterday. They came back to tie the match after being down 2-0. They cannot overcome the Blue Devils in the tie-breaking game through it and lost in a close 3-2 final. They will play their next match on March 4th. In matchups for the week, on Saturday, the wrestling team will participate in the Whippeal individual section starting at 9:30 a.m. And the diving team will compete in the Whippeal Diving Championship starting at 2:30 p.m. Good luck to all of our athletes.
Thanks for joining us today.
Have a great Thursday, Panthers.